I was a child, my family would travel down to western Kentucky where my parents were born. There's a backwards old town that's often remembered so many times that the memories are worn. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County by the Green River where paradise reigns? And I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's gold train's hauled it away. Well, sometimes we travel right down the Green River to the abandoned old prison down by Adria Hill, where the air smelled like snakes. We'd shoot with our pistols, though empty pop bottles was all we would kill. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County by the Green River where paradise lay? And I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's gold train's hauled it away. Where the coal company came with the world's largest shovel, and they tortured the timber and they stripped all the land. And they dug for the coal till the land was forsaken, and they wrote it all down as a progress of man. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County by the Green River where paradise lay? And I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's gold train's hauled it away. I let my ashes flow down the Green River, the abandoned old prison down by Adria Hill. I'll be halfway to heaven with paradise waiting, just 5 miles away from wherever I am. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County by the Green River where paradise lay? And I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's gold train's hauled it away. Mr. Peabody's gold train's hauled it away.
That was Sean Bigger giving us that beautiful John Prine song. Welcome back to Art Boutiki, everybody. I just really can't tell you how lovely it is to be here with you all. And I'm pleased to report that I forgot to take my wallet out of my pants. But it's always good to have a little spending money on stage, just in case. So I'm going to keep it there. And it's good to have. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. We are really excited to be playing our favorite John Prine and Guy Clark songs all night long.
Oh, yes. By the way, that's a deer sharky, if you didn't know. This is a song by Guy Clark. I feel like this is a good gateway drug to Guy Clark for most people. I didn't know about Guy Clark until a few years ago when my fiance got me into him, so I'm a big fan now, though. It's a serious obsession, so this is LA Freeway. Pack up all your dishes. Make note of all good wishes. Say goodbye to the landlord for me. That son of a bitch has always bored me. Throw out them LA papers and that moldy box of vanilla wafers. Adios to all this concrete. I'm gonna get me some dirt road back street. If I could just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, and I'd be down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't Bob, but here's to you, old skinny Dennis. The only one I think I will miss. I can hear that old bass singing, sweet and low like a gift you're bringing. Play it for me one more time now. Got to give it all we can now. I believe everything you're saying, just to keep on playing. If I could just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, then I'd be down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bought. Put your pink card in the mailbox. Leave the key in the front door lock. They'll find it likely as not. I think there's something we have forgot. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry, babe. Love's a gift that's surely handmade. We got something to believe. I think it's time we're leaving. If I could just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, and I'd be down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't Bob, but if I could just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, then I'd be down the road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't Bob. Pack up all your dishes. Make note of all good wishes. Say goodbye to the landlord for me. That son of a bitch has always bored me. Did you hear a woman's name in that song, Susanna? Does anybody know about Guy Clark and Susanna? Nobody? Okay, I'm going to tell the stories then. Susanna was Guy Clark's wife, and Guy Clark and Townes Van Zandt were really good friends. But I watched this really great documentary recently about Guy Clark, and basically Townes Van Zandt was Susanna's soulmate, but she was married to Guy, and Guy and Townes were best friends. It was this crazy love triangle thing. But if you listen to these songs by Guy Clark, you will know that these songs are about Susanna. She was a really special person to him and kind of a muse. So I've heard that she was a muse for more than just him, but she gave a lot of inspiration to people. So this song is definitely about her, and it's about a real picture that really hung on the wall of Guy Clark's house. This is called My Favorite Picture of You. My favorite picture of you is the one where you're staring straight into the lens. It's just a Polaroid shot someone took on the spot, no beginning, no end. It's just a moment in time you can't have back. You never left, but your bags were packed just in case. My favorite picture of you is bent and it's faded and it's pinned to my wall. And you were so angry, it's hard to believe we were lovers at all. There's a fire in your eyes, you've got your heart on your sleeve, curse on your lips, but all I can see is beautiful. My favorite picture of you is the one where your wings are showing. Oh, and your arms are crossed, your fists are clenched, not gone but going. Stand up, angel, won't back down. Nobody's fool, nobody's clown. You were smarter than that. My favorite picture of you is the one where it hasn't rained yet. And as I can recall, there came a winter squall and we got soaking wet. 1,000 words in the blink of an eye. The camera loves you, and so do I. Click. My favorite picture of you is the one where you're staring straight into the lens. All right, my friend Adira Sharkey here is going to get on this next song. While I have the moment, and she's picking up her guitar, I'm going to introduce the members of this band. Over there on all of the keyboard instruments and the accordion is Mr. John Dryden. And over here on guitar, electric guitar, we've got Don Bill. Whoop. And William Borer on the bass. Jim Cassis on drums. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Did you learn this one because your mom told you to?
I
Is
sure
that right?
did, yeah.
I thought that was right.
So when I heard the news of John Prine's passing, I did what so many of us do when we get really sad or bad news, and I called my mom. And I said, Mama, did you hear? And we were talking about John Prine, and I said, well, what's your favorite song? And she said it was The Speed of the Sound of Loneliness. And so I learned it, and here we go. Just a real nice exhibit of his absolute lyrical genius.
Broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. I got a heart that burns with a fever. I got a worried and a jealous mind. How's a love that'll last forever get left so far behind? What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? Broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. What a cold and dreadful sorrow has crossed an evil line today. Now you ask about tomorrow. We ain't got a word to say. What in the world's going on? What in heaven's name have you done? Broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run.
Yeah, Dira. I'm just so happy that you are doing this gig with me and that all these people agreed to do this gig and practice a lot. Because we had to practice to learn these songs, and it's fun to do a one-night only thing, and I'm really glad you guys are here with us in person and online. This next one is by Guy Clark, and I just think it's really sweet. It's called Anyhow I Love You. I think I told you like a year ago, like we should learn this song and do it together. So
You did. We've been bugging each other about learning several of these songs for a few years, and so we figured we'd just package them in one deal.
Yeah. Wish I had a dime for every bad time, but the bad times always seem to keep the change. You've been all alone, so you know what I'm saying. So when all you can recall just a little bit better. Half the getting there is knowing where I've been before. You should understand, 'cause I ain't your first man. So when you feel like running for the back door, don't. Just you wait until tomorrow when you wake up with me at your side and find I had a lot about nothing. And I wouldn't trade a tree for the way I feel about you in the morning. Anyhow, I love you. That's John Bill on guitar. Just you wait until tomorrow when you wake up with me at your side and find I had a lot about nothing. And I wouldn't trade a tree for the way I feel about you in the morning. Anyhow, I love you. Just you wait until tomorrow when you wake up with me at your side and find I had a lot about nothing. And I wouldn't trade a tree for the way I feel about you in the morning. Anyhow, I love you. So I figured out something today that I've been wondering about on that song for a while. If you ever listen to the original of that song, Anyhow I Love You, after the solo and those last two choruses, some other male voice comes into the song and starts like kind of wailing out a little bit. And it is Waylon Jennings. He's the guy. And I was listening to it on a walk, and I was like, who is that guy? I think that's Waylon Jennings, and I was confirmed today. So I'm happy about that. He also played guitar on the song, too.
This has been plaguing Ren for weeks. 4 weeks.
So I'm happy to know that now. All right, so as you probably know about John Prine, and maybe you know this about Guy Clark, but maybe not yet, they wrote some funny songs and some songs with a little bit of a bite and a little bit of sass. And so this next one is one of those songs, and I'll tell you what, it holds up. It holds up right now. It really holds up. This is called Your Flag Decal Won't Get You Into Heaven Anymore. Sean, are you singing? Are you singing on this? Or I don't know. I don't see him, so I think he's okay. Okay. All right. All right, everybody. Let's do it. While digesting Reader's Digest in the back of a dirty bookstore, a plastic flag with gum on the back fell out on the floor. Well, I didn't mess around a bit, slapped it on my window shield, and if I could see old Betsy Ross, I'd tell her how good I feel. But your flag decal won't get you in heaven anymore. It's already overcrowded from your dirty little war. Jesus don't like killing, no matter what the reasons for. Your flag decal won't get you in heaven you join the Christmas club. I'll give you 10 of them flags for free. Well, I didn't mess around a bit. I took him up on what he said, and I slapped them stickers all over my car and one on my wife's forehead. But your flag decal won't get you into heaven anymore. They're already overcrowded from your dirty little war. 'Cause Jesus don't like killing, no matter what the reasons for. Your flag decal won't get you in heaven anymore. Well, I got my window shield so filled with flags I couldn't see. So I ran my car upside the curb and right into a tree. By the time they got the doctor down, well, I was already dead. And I'll never understand why the man standing at the pearly gates said, well, your flag decal won't get you into heaven anymore. It's already overcrowded from your dirty little war. 'Cause Jesus don't like killing, no matter what the reasons for. Your flag decal won't get you in heaven anymore. Hey! Your flag decal won't get you in heaven anymore. It's already overcrowded from your dirty little war. 'Cause Jesus don't like killing, no matter what the reasons for. Your flag decal won't get you in heaven anymore.
Sure won't.
Oh, yeah. That song really holds up. And that's actually funny because I realized that I did this today. The next song on the list is about that kind of thing, stuff that holds up. This is a song that reminds me of Riley. If you know me, then you know who Riley is. But this reminds me of Riley because he had these old boots and he just wouldn't give them up. They had to completely bust out for him to finally decide to get new ones and break in new ones. But I just, I love this song for all those working people who just won't give up their stuff that works. This is called Stuff That Works. I got an old blue shirt, suits me just fine. I like the way it feels, so I wear it all the time. Got an old guitar, won't ever stay in tune. I like the way it sounds in a dark and empty room. Got an old pair of boots and they fit just right. Well, I can work all day and I can dance all night. Got an old used car and it runs just like pretty good friend who see me at my worst. Can't tell if I'm a blessing or a curse, but he always shows up where my chips are down. That's the kind of stuff I like to have around. Stuff that works, stuff that holds up, the kind of stuff you don't hang on the wall. Stuff that's real, stuff you feel, the kind of stuff you reach for when you fall. Got a woman I love, she's crazy and paints like God. She's got a playground sense of justice, she won't take ours. I got a tattoo with her name right through my soul. I think everything she touches turns to gold. Stuff that works, stuff that holds up, the kind of stuff you don't hang on the wall. Stuff that's real, stuff you feel, the kind of stuff you reach for when you fall. Stuff that works, stuff that's the kind of stuff you don't hang on the wall. Stuff that's real, stuff you feel, the kind of stuff you reach for when you fall. The kind of stuff you reach for when you fall. Okay, all right, here we go. I gotta grab my guitar now, because I do that now. I do that kind of thing now.
Ooh, look at her go. One of just the most impressive things I've seen is, you know, we were in shelter in place for quite a while there, and for people like me who have an instrument, you know, it was okay. You could do the live stream from your living room or some other awkward place in your house, and it was okay because you had yourself and you had your instrument. But Ren, her instrument is her voice, right? And she's this incredible singer, and she is just excellent at commanding a band. But you know, she decided, you know what, it's time. And so over the course of a year or less, you've learned guitar, and that's really impressive.
I mean, learning process. This is a song this is probably one of the first songs I learned on the guitar because I just love this tune. Another one about Susanna, I think, actually. This is called Dublin Blues. Wish I were in Austin. In Chili's parlor bar, drinking Mad Dog margaritas. And I'd care just rolling cigarettes, holding back and choking back the shakes with every breath. So forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. And I loved you from the get-go, and I love you till I die. And I loved you on the Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. Well, I am just a poor boy. Work's my middle name. Money was the reason, and I would not be the same. Now stand up and be counted. Now face up to the truth. I could walk away from trouble, but I can't walk away from you. So forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. And I loved you from the get-go, and I love you till I die. And I loved you on the Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. I have been to Fort Worth. And I've been to Spain. And I've been too proud to come in out of the rain. And I've seen David. Seen the Mona Lisa too, and I heard Doc Watson sing Columbus Stockade Blues. So forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. And I loved you from the get-go, and I love you till I die. I loved you on the Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. I wish I were in Austin. In Chili's parlor bar, drinking Mad Dog margaritas, and not caring where you are. All right, great. Okay, so awesome. I'm going to invite up to the stage Sean Bigger to play this next tunes. Sean, I didn't know Sean a few weeks ago, and then he just reached out. He was like, "You're doing John Prine thing? Let me do that too."
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, "Okay, you are enthusiastic, and I like that."
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us, Sean. Here we go.
Thank you. Yeah, John Prine is probably my number one influence. And, I like to think that everybody has a Susanna or two, or, everybody. I'm speaking plural. And I'd like to say hi to my Susanna here, Kiana here, my sweetheart. When we're going through a few things, I'm always the cheesy one who pulls out a guitar. And I like to sing her a couple songs, so she's heard these a bunch. But I like to sing this one when things are going a little rough, and it reminds you how lucky you are. Today I walked down the street I used to wander. Hey, I shook my head and I made myself a bed. There was all these things that I don't think I remember. Hey, how lucky can one man get? I bronzed my shoes and I hung them from the rearview mirror. Bronzed admiration in the blind spot of regret. There was all these things that I don't think I remember. Hey, how lucky can one man get? I know a guy that's got a lot to lose. He's a pretty nice fella. He's kind of confused. He got muscles in his head, never been used. Thinks he owns half of this town. Starts drinking heavy, it's a big red nose. An old woman with nowhere to go, then it takes her out to dinner, buys her new clothes. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. You're up one day and the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water. You think you're gonna round. That's the way that the world goes round. Today I walked down the street I used to wander. Hey, shook my head and I lit my cigarette. There was all these things that I don't think I remember. Hey, how lucky can one man get? Hey, how lucky can one man get?
That's Sean Bigger. I was reading a bunch of interviews of John Prine and things of that sort today in preparation. There was one interview question where they said, Bob Dylan counts you as one of the best songwriters ever. And isn't that such a compliment from someone who doesn't really give out compliments, Mr. Bob Dylan? And they were like, who are some of your favorites? Of course, he said Bob Dylan. I think he kind of had to. I mean, I like Bob Dylan, too. I mean, don't get me wrong. But, geez, after a compliment like that, it's like, yes, Bob Dylan. He also said, he said Stevie Wonder, which I thought was cool. And then he said a couple other people. And then he was like, yeah, I have a lot that I like. And then he said Guy Clark and Townes Van Zandt. And I was like, yeah, all right. So, I don't know, a little connection. And apparently, I also found out today that John Prine used to have poker games in his house, like really at all hours of the night. And Guy Clark and Townes Van Zandt would sometimes show up. So they were buddies, which is cool to know. It's crazy to think that so many great songwriters were friends with each other during that time frame. It makes me think, like, in the future, all his songwriters, they're going to be like... They're going to be like, oh, yeah, right? We can dream. We can be there. We can do it. But it's cool. It's like, yeah, all right. That happened. People were like buddies, and they were doing it. And I think we're buddies, and we're doing it, which is pretty cool, too.
From your lips to God's ears.
Yeah, this next one is by John Prine, and it was one that many people said was a favorite of theirs. It's called Hello in There. City. Me and Loretta Light living there. And it'd been years since the kids had grown, life of their own, left us alone. John and Linda live in Omaha. Joy is somewhere on the road. We lost Davy in the Korean War. I still don't know what for. Don't matter anymore. They say that old trees just grow stronger. Someone to say hello in there, hello. Me and Loretta, we don't talk much more. She sits and stares at the back door screen. And all the news just repeats itself like some forgotten dream that we've both seen. Someday I'll go and call up Rudy. We work together at the factory. But what will I say if he asks what's new? Nothing, what's with you? Nothing much to do. You say that old trees just grow stronger, and old rivers grow wilder every day. Old people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there, hello. So if you're walking down the street sometime, and spot some hollow ancient eyes, please don't pass them by and stare as if you didn't care. Say hello in there, hello. This next song is by Guy Clark, and this is one of my dad's favorite songs. He's out here. Hey, Dad. Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad and Mom. So when I got into Guy Clark, I told my parents about Guy Clark, and somehow they had missed him. They really liked that kind of music, and they had missed him in the 70s. and then they started listening, and now it's like their favorite. That's their Pandora station, Guy Clark station. This song is one that just sort of, it touches you because it's like, trust yourself. Trust your ability to go out there and make things happen. I think as a musician, it really speaks to me to like, just go out there and go for it. Have a little faith that it's gonna work out. This is called The Cape. He climbed up on the garage, he's figuring what the heck. He screwed his courage up so tight that the whole thing came unwound. He got a running start and bless his heart, he headed for the ground. Well, he's one of those who knows that life is just a leap of faith. Spread your arms and hold your breath and always trust your cape. Now he's all grown up with a flour sack cape tied all around his dreams. And he's full of piss and vinegar. He's busting at the seams. So he licked his finger and he checked the wind. Said it's gonna be do or die. Oh, he wasn't scared of nothing, boys. He was pretty sure he could fly. Well, he's one of those who knows that life is just a leap of faith. Spread your arms and hold your breath and always trust your cape. He's old and gray with a flour sack cape tied all around his head. And he's still climbing off the garage and will be till he's dead. All these years the people said he was acting like a kid. He did not know he couldn't fly, and so he did. Yes, he's one of those who knows that life is just a leap of faith. Spread your arms and hold your breath and always trust your cape. He's one of those who knows that life is just a leap of faith. Spread your arms and hold your breath and always trust your cape. Spread your arms and hold your breath and always trust your cape. That's John Dryden on that accordion. Don Bill on guitar. Hey, William. William had a little solo on that song on the bass. Jim on drums, of course. I am really excited and pleased to announce that Adira Sharkey is going to do one of her original songs now. you all want it. Yes. So she was like, won't it be weird or something? She was kind of afraid of doing one in this context. But I was like, I'm making you. So there you have it. So she's gonna do one of her tunes. You know, the other aspect of that too is that we need a little up tempo something, you know. And Adira has got some of those. So I hope you will enjoy. She's recording an album right now in the process. It's happening. So it'll be coming out eventually, and it's gonna be super awesome. So I think this song's on it, right?
Sure is.
All right.
Sure is. And I, just want to say, I'm in the show at all because my parents aren't musicians, but they have such good taste. And they were playing all kinds of really amazing singer-songwriters around the house as I was growing up, like John Prine. And so it's their fault that I'm like this. Thanks, everybody. All right, this is Measure Twice, Cut One Time.
My mama was a tailor, she made old-fashioned clothes. She told me to take measurements of every piece I owned, so that when I came across him, I would know he was the one God chose. 'Cause just like you try a garment on, so shouldn't you try a man? Wrap his arms around you, see if you can stand the weight of his whole life bearing down on your big boots. That's why my mama always said measure twice, cut one time. Well, my mama always said measure twice, cut one time. When I saw him from across the room, I knew he was the one. I wrapped his arms around me and around the room we spun on the dance floor till we could smell the rising sun. His eyes were like two crystal balls, I saw my future there. Some pinching in the shoulders, but I just didn't care. I was thinking here's a piece that I would always wear. And I was thinking how I'd look with the white just one day. Not considering the words my mama would always say. Girl, you know you better always measure twice, cut one time. Well, my mama always said measure twice, cut one time. Do you ever see something and get a hankering? Hey, think to yourself, oh, that's just what I need. It can't happen with the poker. It can't happen with the car. It can't happen with the lifestyle or love your heart. That's why you know you better measure twice, cut one time. Well, my mama always said measure twice. Well, we moved into his hometown and we both got little jobs. Had a little picket fence and a little savings jar. But
around the table and the Sunday football on. He asked me rather bitterly if anything was wrong. I said, my sleeves are so tight I can hardly play guitar. I said, this little life's been great, but I'm beside with nothing now. Good thing my mama always said measure twice, cut one time. And ladies, if you forgot your scissors, then you can borrow mine. Girl, you know you better always measure twice, cut one time. Well, our mama always said measure twice, cut one time. Thank you. And thank you, Don Bill on guitar. My goodness.
You see why I made her do it. All right, that was super cool. These guys, the band here, they learned that song on Monday. I just want to put that out there. Like, way to go, guys.
Amazing.
So this next one was recorded by 4 different artists between 1973 and 1974. I thought that was crazy. I read that today and I was like, holy cow. So you might know this one. This is Guy Clark's tune. And he recorded it and released it in 1975. And then later on, the Highwaymen recorded and released it as their second single. This is Desperados, Waiting for a Train.
I played the Red River Valley, and we'd sit in the kitchen and cry, run his fingers through 70 years of living, and wonder, Lord, has every well I drilled run dry? We was friends, me and this old man, but like desperados waiting for a train. Like desperados waiting for a train. He's a drifter and a driller of oil wells, an old school drinking beer, playing moon and 42, just like a desperado waiting for a train. Like desperados waiting for a train. Day before he died, I went to see him. Well, I was grown and he was almost gone. So we just closed our eyes and dreamed us of a kitchen. Sang another verse of that old song. Come on, Jack, son of a bitch is coming. It's like desperados waiting for a train. Like desperados waiting for a train. Like desperados waiting for a train. Like desperados waiting for a train.
Jim Case is on the drums. I think this is an appropriate song for the time of year we're in right now. This is a song by John Prine that was on his last album, The Tree of Forgiveness. And it's one that actually Don Bill was the one who told me about it. Because he was like, you have to listen to this song. It gets you. It gets you. And it did. It did get me. Especially once I started listening to the lyrics and memorizing them. I was like, ooh, yeah, this gets me. This is Summer's End.
Summer's end, around a bend just flying. Swimming suits are on the line just drying. I'll meet you there for our conversation. I hope I didn't ruin your whole vacation. Well, you never know how far from home you're feeling until you watch the shadows cross the ceiling. Well, I don't know, but I can see it snowing. And in your car, the windows are wide open. Come on home. Come on home. You don't have to be alone. Just come on home. Valentines break hearts and minds at random. That old Easter egg ain't got a leg to stand on. Well, I can see that you can't win for trying. And New Year's Eve is bound to leave you crying. Come on home. Come on home. You don't have to be alone. Just come on home. Well, the moon and stars hang out in bars just talking. And I still love that picture of us just like that old house we thought was haunted. Summer's end came faster than we wanted. Come on home, come on home. You don't have to be alone. Just come on home, come on home. You don't have to be alone. Just come on home.
All right. Do I sing? I do. I sing harmony on this. I was like, maybe I can sit down. I am going to sit down. This next one is going to, take it away, guys.
All right. Okay. So, this one had to be in the show, and I have a fond memory of this. As a kid, it's John Prine. It's just the album John Prine, where he's sitting on a haystack, and this song. My mom was playing this album in the car, and we were like either on the way to school or from school or something like that. And the song "Illegal Smile" came on, and I waited till the song ended. And I don't remember this, but my mom recalls. I said, "Mom, how can a smile be illegal?" And she said, "Well, honey, there's lots of different things that make people smile, and some of those things are illegal, so, This is a song about that, but it's such a fun one, and it's such a goofy one, and it's such a blast to play, and thank you. And please sing along if you know the words, because I know that you do. All right, Sean, take it away. I woke up this morning, things are looking bad. The total silence was the only friend I had. Bowl of oatmeal tried to stare me down and won. And it was 12 o'clock before I realized I was having no fun. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality. And you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? I was just trying to have me some fun. Last time I checked my bankroll, it was getting thin. Sometimes it feels like the bottom is the only place I've been. Chased a rainbow down a one-way street, dead end. And all my friends turned out to be insurance salesmen. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality. And you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? I was just trying to have me some fun. I sat down in my closet with all my overalls, trying to get away from all these years inside the walls. Dreamt the police heard everything I thought. What then? Well, I went to court and the judge's name was Hoffman. Unfortunately, I have the key to escape reality. And you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it
ashes and night.
Dear Sharky. Sean Bigger.
Sean Bigger.
All right. We got a couple of John Prine tunes in a row right here. This is a good one, a little kiss off song. And this is maybe, I think of this as a little bit as John Prine's answer to Don't Think Twice, It's All Right. A little bit. Maybe more eloquent even. You love and happiness. I guess I wish you all the best. I wish you don't do like I do and never fall in love with someone like you. 'Cause if you felt just like I did, you'd probably walk around the block just like a little kid. But kids don't know, they can only guess how hard it is. Wish you happiness. Say that love is like a Christmas card. Decorate a tree, throw it in the yard. It decays and dies, and the snowmen melt. Yeah, I once knew love, I knew how love felt. Yeah, I knew love, and love knew me. And when I walked, love walked with me. And I got no hate. I got so much love that I cannot hide. I got so much love that I cannot hide. Chevy, say you drive a Ford, say you drive around town till you just get bored, and then you change your mind for something else to do, and your heart gets bored with your mind and it changes you. Well, it's a doggone shame, it's an awful mess. I wish you love, I wish you happiness. I wish you love, I wish you happiness. I guess I wish you all the best. How about this band? All right, we've got two last songs for you here. And this next one, you didn't think I wouldn't do it, right? You didn't think I wouldn't do it. Well, here it comes. I'm an old woman named after my mother. My old man is another child who's grown old.
nothing since I woke up today. But how the hell can a person go to work in the morning and come home in the evening and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go.
Oh, man. Thank you so much. Again, thank you all so much for coming out. Thank you to the Art Boutiki. I didn't say any of the things I was supposed to say about the donation button over there. There's a donation button if they're watching on the live stream. But thank you all for the people in the room for coming out to this. I appreciate you donning the masks and making it out. I appreciate that a lot. That's really nice. All right, we've got our last song for you. I'm not going to play guitar, but you are, right? Okay, good. This is a song by Guy Clark. It's called Texas Cookin', baby. Be our guy. Austin. I'm going down to Austin, Texas. I'm going down to save my soul. Get that barbecue and chill. Eat my fill and come back home. I'm gonna take my baby with me. We're gonna have a high old time. We're gonna eat till we get silly. Sure to make the beer taste fine. Oh, my mama, ain't that Texas cooking something? Oh, my mama, stop your belly back on something. Oh, my mama, ain't that Texas cooking good? Oh, my mama, eat it every day if I could.
Well, I know a man to make armadillo. It tastes so sweet, he called it pie. I know a woman to make bangles. It's so good it gets you high. Make sure enchilada's greasy. Them steaks, chicken fried. Won't make a man feel easy to see that ranch on the side. Oh, my mama, ain't that Texas cooking something? Oh, my mama, stop your belly back on something. Oh, my mama, ain't that Texas cooking good? Oh, my mama, eat it every day if I could.
Don Bill. Yeah. Over here, back here on the bass, my friend William Moore. Oh yeah, Will. Back here on the drums, Mr. Jim Cassis. Do something! And of course, with his lovely voice and guitar playing, Sean Bigger. And my dear friend, Adira Sharkey. My name is Ren Geisick. We're gonna sing it a couple times. You ready? Oh, my mama ate that Texas cooking something. Oh, my mama, stop your belly backbone bumping. Oh, my mama ate that Texas cooking good. Oh, my mama eat it every day if I could. Oh, my mama ate that Texas cooking something. Oh, my mama, stop your belly backbone bumping. Oh, my mama ate that Texas cooking good. Oh, my mama eat it every day if I could. Oh, my mama ate that Texas cooking something. Oh, my mama, stop your belly and backbone bumping. Oh, my mama ate that Texas cooking good. Oh, my mama eat it every day if I could. All right. Thank you all so much for coming out, and we'll see you at the next one.
Hi, Mom and Dad.